during dream, you see, sensorial consciousness no longer active. The sixth mind working. And with dream, dream's own sort of certain sort of sensorial, its own sensorial sort of thing, and mind. Then deep sleep, no dream, still is a more subtler sort of experience or mind. So there are techniques. Firstly, to realize dream time, realize now I'm dreaming. So with that sort of experience, then control dream. And through that way, eventually, you can separate your dream body from this physical body. There are some cases, through training. So these are mysterious, still mysterious. The potential there. I think anyone, I think usually, even you see ordinary people, you see some cases, you see have the sort of experience during dream time, recognize this, now I'm dreaming. I'm at the, because of the sleep.
No, I'm sleeping.
Oh. Anyone who have that experience? You? Oh, quite few. Okay. So then, when you experience dream state, realize now I'm dreaming. Then that, on that occasion, further sort of concentrate your mind. The body's a certain sort of place, now mainly here, between two kasota.
Breast, in the middle of your breast.
Oh, here. Oh.
The midpoint.
So, the dream level, the grosser level of mind, of sensorial, already inactive. Then, the dream state, you concentrate here deliberately, then further dissolution, your mind. That practice is actually, this is one of the practice. You see how to dissolution our grosser level of mind. So those people who have some sort of experience, then try to sort of also try to that. Firstly, you should not sort of neglect about that experience. You should pay more attention about that experience. Then, as I mentioned earlier, while dreaming, you realize I'm dreaming. Then concentrate here. Clear? Some further sort of dissolution, the grosser level of mind, further sort of dissolved, deeper. This is one practice of yoga practice like that, it mentioned. Few occasions, I also realize dream state. But then, no further sort of progress. I'm a lazy person. Okay, like that. Then you see death. This morning also I mentioned death. You see, the clinical, my tutor, senior tutor, after he died, doctor come, check. They
confirmed.
They confirmed now death. Then next 13 days, his body remained very fresh. And one, I think 3 years ago, I think 3 or 2 years ago, I think, in South India, about 3 weeks remained that body. And one strange thing is, before die, because long illness, long time, long period illness, physical very weak. After death, the physical becoming much more fresher and remain next to 3 weeks. So scientists, so far, no explanation. Our explanation is all the sort of grosser level of dissolution, because a grosser level of mind or energy dissolved, but then subtle level of mind still there, and not only there, but a little bit active. So it affects the body. The beginning of this year, one sort of strange sort of experience. One head of Lama of Mongolia, he actually Tibetan. He recent years, one time little stroke, and also you see his body very difficult. Then last year I met, when I visit Mongolia, I met. That's actually last meeting. Then I told him, now you are physically very weak. Now you have to think about the next life. So you should now thinking more your next life in Mongolia. I request him like that. So then near Tibetan New Year, he sent a message to me where he should die, when he should die. Then I asked him, you should die in Mongolia. At the time of your death, not now. That's the end of Tibetan year. So after Tibetan New Year come, then that's the right time to die. I mentioned. He exactly used to follow that. Quite strange. Then the day he passed away, that very day, the next day, I think that day, yeah, I think next morning, I received, you see, one message from his towards the attendance. Now what to do? Then I told, I immediately, you see, sent one sort of my representative with scarf. No. So since no direct flight from India to Mongolia via Korea or Japan, so it's a long sort of trip, long flight. But then I told them, keep that body, so remain fresh. Then the day, I think after 4 days, my representative reaching Ulaanbaatar, that early morning, I received one message. Now some sign, some liquid is coming from his nose. So that usually, you see, this sign now, and that sort of meditation.